Hey, everybody, and welcome to The Perfect Pair. I am Tangerine.
I'm Marty.
And today we have an exciting show. But while we get ready for the show, just a blooper behind the scenes, I'm putting on my nails. This is how easy and convenient She's Pressed is. You have your glue tab and your nails, and you can put them on right when you're on set. So we have 2 more nails to do.
I got mine on.
She has her on. So we're going to get started. We have a great show today.
We do have a great show. And to kick off, I just want to introduce you all to a new series, a new segment that we're going to be doing going forward. And it is Brunch Fun. So Brunch Fun consists of you all at home and us having a small brunch together, you know, while we're doing the show. So today we're having a mixture of chicken and healthy snacks and cheese and tequila and some champagne. And then in the future, what we're going to do is we're going to invite, depending on, you know, the mood for that week, we'll invite a few of you, 1 to 2 of you, to join us on camera and, you know, have brunch with us on the show. So that's what Brunch Fun is. We're not going, you can have whatever cocktail you want to have, mimosas, Bloody Marys. My brunch cocktail is Bloody Mary. So if it's endless Bloody Marys, I'm in because it has the vodka. But you don't like Bloody Marys?
I can't get with drinking tomato juice. I don't know. I've tasted, I've never like had one, but I tasted one and it was like, this tastes like I'm drinking tomato.
Well, maybe because I like tomato juice.
Okay.
I just like tomato juice. So yeah. So today we're going to have some champagne. And my fancy co-host here, she has the frozen berries.
Make sure you get the super cold. One is super cold, one is cold. One I put in the freezer, and then
this one is super cold.
Yeah. So I had that one sitting up the longest, so it went like.
Now I'm gonna see how this work out. Because
with the nails?
I got the nails on.
I think I can. So we forgot to say, this is my favorite time to drink part. This is how we make our drinks. And I am a mimosa girl. Hey Ma, hey Gregoire. Thank you. This is our grown and sexy since we're talking about 40 today.
Yes, since we're talking about being 40 and what happens and what thing was this thing? Yeah.
I got the thing, I just gotta pop it off. Maybe I didn't get it off. But yes. So, what's going on with Shake and Enjoy?
Shake and Enjoy is still getting things together for the deluxe edition, which will be released later on this year. That's all we have going on.
So, what's the deluxe edition?
The deluxe edition will include 50 additional cocktails. 50 additional cocktails, and of course I can pop it. So 50 additional cocktails, and once again, it will be available. This time, I'm going to place it on Amazon as well.
Oh,
here we go.
I'm excited. Congratulations. Ooh.
Well, thank you.
I like that little pop.
Thank you. So do you want elderflower and juice, or you just want?
Yes, give me some Saint Germain's and some orange juice. So, thank you. I like to put a little Saint Germain in there just to give it a little sweetness and a little orange juice. I can drink a mimosa every single day. Hey, Margie. Hey, Celeste.
Really?
Oh my God, I love mimosas. That's why I just had like 4 bottles in the kitchen.
No.
Yeah, like it's just like, so it's not really like you really drinking, because it's just like champagne and orange juice. So it's kind of like breakfast. It's healthy. It has juice in it. So you know,
I never put the 2 things together. I just never put.
But the bad thing is, usually when I open a bottle of champagne, it's like you got to finish it before the day is over, or like before those 2 hours are over. So, because it doesn't say well. Am I the only one that feel like once you open a bottle of champagne, you gotta drink it that day?
Yeah.
Like within the next couple hours.
Yeah.
So and I love
orange juice. Look, she wants some orange juice.
Yes, this is so much fun. We have lunch.
Thank you, Virgie. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the digital copy. You said just a little bit of orange juice.
Give me a little more splash. Just. Woohoo! Yes, and a little.
Okay, and then she want a little.
Y'all producing yours?
No.
Oh.
No.
Which is.
That's probably why I don't.
Oh, I don't drink it. I only drink sweet champagne. This isn't sweet.
Okay.
I like
And how much is this?
Yes. Let me see what we working with.
Yeah, let's see what.
Where's my little
Yeah,
spoon?
where your spoon at?
A little bit. I love fruit in my champagne, y'all, because it keeps it cold. And then it's just fun to chew when you get the little flavors.
Hey Rita, hey Celeste, hey Ashanti.
Yes. Virgie, yes. You do. We have to get together. I still got your lights off. I am telling you, I'm going to start using it soon.
Where are you gonna start using her?
Because I've had it for like 6 months, so it's kind of like it's mine now. So like after you leave something at somebody's house for so long, it becomes theirs.
That's not how it goes.
Why is it? If you leave something in my house, you have like a good 30 days. That's how the cleaners work. And then they can sell your stuff. So that's how it works. If you leave it after 30 days, then I might wear it. It might be mad. If I can't fit it, then you say. But if it's something I want, how you get a cute straw?
Oh, sorry. You want a straw?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm on this kick, y'all.
She's gonna get a little cute.
I'm on
straw.
this kick, y'all. I don't know. Here, it's a Fendi.
Oh, give me some cute.
So I'm on this kick. So I got the case for my glass straws, and then I removed all of the plastic straws from my house. So yeah, that's where I. But it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. So y'all know I'm liable to have anything because I can shop here all day.
Thank you. Thank you. These are some pink nails, but these are not the nails of the week.
Okay.
And then, what we'll be snacking on to our gummy bears.
Yes.
We have gummy bears from Don't Blame Me and Shots.
And plantain chips.
She dropped some off. So I love her, Shonda.
So, yeah.
All right, well, anything else from Shaking and Joy?
No, nothing else from Shaking and Joy. Thank you to everybody that has purchased the book. And just chewing with your all looking in my mouth, it's probably gonna drive me crazy.
It ain't gonna drive me crazy.
Probably gonna send me up, y'all. That's yeah.
Yes, you are. But you can come and pick up some press-ons. And matter of fact, since we talk about press-ons, let's start talking about She's Press, Virgie. Look at that segue, baby. Okay, She's Press. So I picked the nail. Oh, whether you need it.
No, I don't need anything.
Oh, okay, here. They are good. They're tequila. So this week, the set of the week is called Taste the Rainbow. I just added it to the site yesterday. So this is a new set, and each tip is a different color, and at the bottom is rhinestones. But of course, you have a choice to customize it if you want the rhinestones or not. So I have to give a shout out to our producer.
Okay.
Because look at them. Do y'all see? We got pictures. We had it last week, and he was on websites and stuff. So shout out to Larry, our producer. Got us going on. We looking real professional now.
Yeah.
We can start doing commercials and ads and stuff.
Yeah. What she said.
So this is the set of the week. So it's called Taste the Rainbow. It is on the website for you to pick up, and don't forget your sizing kit so you can know your exact size. Other than that,
I was on your shop store.
Mm-hmm.
I was on your shop store. I didn't know that you can buy the actual kit to put the nails on. I didn't know you could buy that separate.
Yes, that's called the application kit.
Application kit. Okay,
Mm-hmm. So you get application kit when you order a set, but if you feel like, hey, I need additional stuff, you can purchase a separate application kit, and so you can have multiple things, so you don't have to run to the store for anything.
Okay.
I believe in providing everybody with what they need. So I guess that's all with She's Press. Oh, in June, I will be going on vacation, and I'll be taking like a month off from She's Press. So I will put up a date. I would need everybody, if they want nails for June, they have to place their order by May 26th. So that would ensure that you get all your nail stuff. But I'll be posting it on my website and on my Instagram and Facebook page. So, and that's it. Oh, thank you, Rashonda. Oh, she love her nails. And she got some more coming. Yeah, did I send them out? I thought I made them. Yes, I'm like, I feel like I see your name. I made out a, what's that called? A shipping thing. Yeah. So they should be coming your other
shipping label?
Shipping label. Thank you. Because I'm like, I packaged some stuff and sent it out in the
whole shipping label.
I love my mail.
You got the same mail?
The same. I just gotta tell y'all this quick story, then we're gonna be done with She's First. So my mailman started seeing that, like one day I called, you know, and set up where I needed them to come pick up some packages.
Mm-hmm.
So he saw that and he picked up the packages. And then when I saw him, I said, if I have multiple packages, do I have to do this every day or can you pick it up? And he was like, just leave it here and I'll just start picking it up in the morning. So I said, okay. So we were doing that for a while. And one day he didn't see packages. So he literally rang my doorbell and was like, hey, I'm here. Do you have packages? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm not done. I'm going to be done later. So I'll just have it out tomorrow. And he said, well, how about I start coming at the regular time, and then when I end my shift, I'll just drive past your block. Mm-hmm. And if you have anything, put it on your porch by 3:30, and I can pick it up. I said, "Hello, man."
That was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say anything bad about my mail carrier. He is a man as well. I always get my packages when he's on the job. It's the substitutes that I'm having problems with.
He's married. So I'm going to say he doesn't like me.
They stealing.
Mine doesn't steal.
My substitutes is stealing.
And he came in my backyard one day while I was working out to bring some packages back there. Mm-hmm. And then we just started talking. He saw my t-shirt like, oh, you went to gas. My wife went to gas. I'm like, oh, small world. But they're like 10 years younger than me. And so now he comes twice a day, picks up my packages. I rarely have to go to the post office. And then I give him like liquor or Amazon cards every once in a while just because he goes on his way.
That was nice. Ashanti says, I hope you write the Postmaster General and give him the kudos.
I did tell the people at the post office when I went how nice he was, but I didn't know about the Postmaster General. But this is so good, I can't stop drinking it. We got 2 bottles here, we got 2 in the refrigerator, but we should be good.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine, people. So let's get into the current events.
Where's the champagne glasses? These are stemless champagne.
They're stemless.
And they have like a little iridescent tint I bought them that I really love them.
You know your sister fancy.
You know, I had to be cute, Kyra. Come on now.
I'm not gonna play my champagne glasses.
And thank you. Too. So that's about it. What's next?
Our current events. What's popping?
Shit. So my current event is everybody, after so long, I did get vaccinated.
Okay, so you fully vaccinated?
Fully. I got my second vaccination on Thursday. And I have Pfizer. I went to Ford Field. It was very organized. It was a fast situation. Mm-hmm. Once you include the 15-minute wait time, I was there like a total of 30, 40 minutes. So,
okay. And you have not started growing a new tail?
I haven't.
Boob? Okay.
No extra boobs. No, nothing. I haven't turned into a zombie.
Okay.
I decided to get it when all my family got it. And
the nephews too?
My middle nephew got it after me.
Okay.
And he'll get fully vaccinated this week coming up.
Okay.
But my parents got it. My sister got it. And I was just like, you know, I need to, because I don't want to be the one that go and get sick or get somebody else sick. And I'm like, if everybody turns into zombies, I don't want to shoot them in the head. So I'd rather be a zombie with them. So,
hey, friend, hey. You said everybody turned into a zombie.
We all in this together. So I got it. And then we're going to see my grandmother for Memorial Day.
That'd be nice.
And I haven't seen her in almost 2 years because of, you know, all this COVID stuff.
Okay.
And she's only allowing people to see her that have been vaccinated because she'll be 88 in June.
Okay.
So
that would be nice.
I'm excited. I got it. I can see my grandma, my aunties, and uncles. So family trip.
About locking us up. Wait a minute.
Locking us up with vaccine. What?
Locking us up with, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, Mom.
I don't.
Locking us up with
Who's
vaccines.
locking us up? Is it the government? I don't know. I guess since we're doing those types of current events, my friends, you all know that I have been dying because I've been breathing the same Michigan air. Okay? I am booked for a vacation in July. I'm going to have a wonderful time. It's all inclusive. There are no children there.
Where you going?
Out of here. No.
Oh. This is good.
Out of here, though.
How long you gonna be gone?
A week.
7 whole days.
7. Oh,
And I just about.
that's right, Matthew. I'm out of here. Out of here.
I gotta update my passport.
What do you mean? You gotta update.
I let it expire. It expired in February.
I'm going to say this as a passport holder. At any given moment, you might need your documentation just to skip across the river. You want to keep that current.
I know everybody's telling me, can I have this paper now, please?
Yes.
But I forgot because I was like, I'm not about to travel. But now that I'm fully vaccinated, I feel like I can travel. So I'm excited for you.
I'm excited too. I mean, it showed up on my Delta app, and I said, oh, it said 82 days. I said, oh yes, thank you, Jesus.
Well, if you ever just need somebody to go with you, tag along, wing woman, I don't know, just let me know.
Oh, I'm gonna be out of here again. I'm gonna be out of here again.
I'm gonna do my passport this week. That's my goal this week.
Please do. It's essential. Thank you, Christy. We all deserve.
Oh, zombies! Well, I told her I didn't want to shoot y'all up in the head with like on what's that show called? Walking Dead. Like I would lock my family up in the closet and not kill them. Like they'll just be zombies while they're alive. But like I had this whole little plan I told my baby.
No, I didn't watch Walking Dead, so I don't.
I feel like I'm almost done.
I don't know if it feel like it or it sound like it, because it's the clink clink.
And I keep smacking the berries. I'm muddling the berries. I keep pushing my glasses up. They keep falling.
Are they loose?
Mm-hmm. I feel bad my contacts this morning.
So
she getting in the suitcase.
Come on, because I get one free check bag, so because it's international.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
So we know it's international.
I'm out of here. I am out of here. Come on, get in the bag.
I'm excited.
I'm out of here. So I know you all have had some comments about us being really snazzy today, but we chose to put on our auntie wear based on the topic of this show today.
Because we want to look 40. So this is how we look.
Is this what they're expecting 40 to look like?
Right. This is how we look every day at 40.
Right.
But when I was younger, I thought 40 looked old. Like 40 was dressed up.
I knew 40 was old.
Like who wants to be 40?
Who want to be 40?
It just that shit hurt. Like I'm never gonna be 40. Oh, because when I get 40, it's like you're almost dead. So where you going, Gregoire?
They just got back from Colombia.
I didn't see the pictures.
Relax.
So wonderful.
Let the rest of us get out of here, please.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I like that we were family. We could just eat and talk.
So look, while we're talking about being 40, people haven't, because what's the nickname for 40? Like over the hill?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think it's over the hill, but let's examine, as the young people say, let's unpack this right now. Let's unpack it. As your aunties, what you want? Oh yeah. As your resident aunties here, we the cool aunties. So even though I have a kid, I'm still the auntie that can pull up to the function.
I was about to say something.
Never bad.
I was about to say something.
Never bad. This is show. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was about to say something too. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I was about to know that too. Like, why are you struggling with it? Why are you struggling with it? tired people. Had a moment. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
So, so we're gonna examine, what being 40 is, and is it the end of the road for us? So, I'm gonna go to you first. How did you feel when you turned? Well, they know that we're 40. So,
right.
How did you feel?
Okay, my girl Evie said life makes more sense and becomes more fun. Now, Evie, I'm gonna agree with you on that. But let me just tell y'all, initially, leading up to 40 was very difficult for me. When I say very difficult, crying, and this is like for real tears, crying and ugly crying, and I'm envisioning my life as if I have failed. Where am I at with everything? So
Really?
2 days before my birthday, those 2 days I just kept crying. I had a 40th birthday party, and since I was supposed to go to Friends for 40, we had to cancel because last year was COVID. And so I had to decorate Paris theme at my house. But I was ready to cancel it. Plus, I found out it was supposed to rain on that day. So I'm like, let's just cancel the whole thing. I don't even want to be 40. I don't want to see people. And I cried like hard. And it took me, like, I called my mom and she's telling me her stories about 40 and it's going to be okay. Everybody was like, 40 is okay. But one friend was like, when I called, like, is this real or is this fake? And I was like, what? And I'm up here crying like, she was like, are you being serious or are you just joking? Because I've never called this friend crying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm being serious right now. And they said, but don't you have A, B, C, and D? Haven't you accomplished? Didn't you do? And it's like they start putting stuff in perspective for me. And I was just like, oh, I guess I am pretty good at 40. And it took that conversation for me to realize what I had and not always thinking about what I don't have.
Yeah.
So after that, on my actual birthday,
I was here for that.
There have been no more tears except happy tears about turning 40.
Yeah.
And just fun night.
For the infamous porch party.
That porch party, let me tell you, I won't tell you. You have to be there.
The porch party was a set off.
And everybody signed the NDA. Just tell me.
That was a set off.
It was, yes. So it made it, yes. So now I'm happy to be 40.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm one of them old people that can now say whatever's on my mind.
Do you?
Oh, I think I've become very outspoken at 40.
I don't feel like I'm that person yet. I feel like I still have some boundaries. I have a rule.
Okay.
I have a rule when it comes to people that I can give my unabridged opinion to.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you are at least 20 years older than me, then I'll stop.
When you say stop, just give me your opinion or like have a rebuttal for whatever.
No, I'll stop to the extent that I'll give it to you. But if you if you at 19 and a half, and I know for sure that you at 19 and a half, about to get all this work.
See now,
yeah.
I guess I feel like if you give it to me, I can give it to you back now.
No, sometimes I like to hear what they have to say because sometimes there are little jewels that you can take with you, little gems that you can take with you. And like maybe that's not the type of person that I want to be as I get older. Like I like to listen to older people to get that. For me, when I turned 40, it was a celebration. It was a celebration.
Like you never got sad.
I never got sad. I never got sad. I'm gonna tell you how oblivious I was to the rest of the world. I literally went on tour for my 40th birthday, which was last year. I went on tour. Thank you. Went on tour, and I had no idea that the coronavirus was heading this way to America. I'm at the airport. I'm seeing people with masks. Like, where are they going? What's going on? Why they got these masks on? I don't know nothing. We started looking at the news in the airport like, oh, oh, it's a situation out here.
Because your birthday in the beginning.
If my birthday was in January, it's in January. So January 23rd, we left and we went to Amsterdam.
That was on my list for my birthday.
I mean, we just out there cycling, they smoking. You know, it's a good time. We leave there, we go to Morocco. Oh, we out in the square. There's people, no mask. Oh, we get back to Paris. Wait, the people got the mask on. What's going on? I don't know what's happened. So by the time I got back home, it was like, it's been made land. You know, it hit the United States. And I was like, oh, well, thank God I got out and did what I needed to do. Because if it had happened prior to my birthday, I would have probably turned into a big old brat and been crying for the entire year. But I would have. That's just how me and my Jesus is set up. He let me get out and let me enjoy myself.
Oh, you're lucky.
Come on back home.
And did y'all peep the tour? So tell us about this tour. How many places did you hit on this 40 tour?
Oh, we went to Amsterdam, Paris, and Morocco.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, and then there was a plan, and it was while we were on this trip that, you know, my sisters, they started calling it the tour, the Mardi tour. So now they're anticipating every year that the Mardi tour is going to happen. So this year we were planning to go to Egypt. Oh. And the corona is still here. So we couldn't go. So yeah. So that was but I didn't feel any type of way about 40 because prior to turning 40, I had made some decisions in my life to not feel bad about where my life was and just move on. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, like, and just to be very, very, very honest, one of the things that I really struggled with was the idea that I wasn't married. And, you know, because I will always say, like, you're not a rat, you know, you're a good person or whatever. And I always found that when I would watch that show, Say Yes to the Dress, that's when it would really happen to me. And I would be crying, watching the TV. And I said, oh, you know what you can do? Stop watching the show. Stop watching the show. I was like, oh, you don't even want to be married. Like, oh no. So
that was one of the things with me. I was like, I'm not married and I had kids. Those were the only two things that I focused on. Yeah.
Everything else, I could get around everything else. So I think we're going to jump into this and we're going to read you all's questions.
It is. What gets a lot of rats married?
It is. Gregoire, I think, and I'm gonna tell you this. Gregoire was the friend that I had that told me you don't have to fit into what everybody else feels. And when he said that, it kind of hit me like, no, I do. And then I said, no, he got your number. Like, you don't want no parts of this. You don't want it. So here I am. And God is blessing me.
Congrats to International Kareem and Gregoire for making it to 40. That is a blessing because we know a lot of black men. Okay.
We be praying for y'all.
Right. My sister didn't have problems. She said she was like you. A lot of people didn't make it to 40 and she felt sad because I was here. Virgie says she struggled with marriage and home ownership.
You know what, Virgie? Home ownership was a big thing for me because I am the product of a home owner. Like, my mother never paid rent my entire life. We always, you know, it was always the mortgage. So I felt like a failure when I had to pay rent because my mother is a homeowner. Like, I've been taught to purchase a home and I just wasn't there yet. But as I read in my notes when I was doing the research for this topic, the median age for the first time home buyer is 47.
Really?
Yeah. They've been getting the cake up.
Okay, so let me tell you what I think is different now.
What?
Because we see it because of social media. So everybody posting, I got the keys, this is the lot I'm building my house on, I'm doing this, and it's like, dang, we graduated with these people. We grew up with these people. And everybody doing A, B, C, and D. But I'm still here. I'm like, what is this? I hate you, man.
That is cute, though.
ourselves, and sometimes it may be unconsciously comparing ourselves to people. And it's like, okay, we think we should have everything at this time. I'm a homeowner, but I want a bigger house.
You want a bigger house.
You know what I'm saying? Are we ever content? I did research, so you looked up some stuff. I looked up the 40 biggest myths about turning 40 and people who made it after they were 40.
Okay.
So, and that was kind of like interesting because one person that just stood out on my head. The guy who made everybody's favorite ramen noodles, noodles in the cup.
Who was noodles in the cup?
The ramen noodle man. He didn't do ramen noodles till he was 47.
Who was ramen noodle man?
The guy who do ain't they called ramen noodles?
I don't even, girl, I don't even know. And that was a fact that I found. You know, after 40, it's so you be okay that you don't keep up with the pop culture.
No,
you got other stuff going on. I don't know who the ramen noodle man is.
Momofuku Edu came up with instant ramen at age 48 in 1958. What would we do without ramen noodles if not for Momofuku?
Momofuku. Mama Fuku, thank you, because it was a plenty of days and I ain't have nothing but that 12-pack of noodles that was in like a many days. So thank you.
See, Ava DuVernay, let me see if she's on my list. We got Armani. He didn't start designing at 41. Lucille Ball when she was in her 40s. Kathy Bates, did you know she did Misery at 42, and that's when she got her breakout?
No, I did not.
And I love Misery, so I was doing this research like these people.
Here are some additional people that you know they rose to stardom after 40. Samuel L. Jackson.
That he on my list.
Octavia Spencer. Yes, the lady from the Hill. Martha Stewart.
Dapper Dan.
Listen, look, Dapper. That's right, Dapper Dan. That's right.
I thought he must have started younger.
No, you didn't see them pictures. That's back when 40 looked 40.
Because, right, no, but I'm thinking like because he started when like to me the hip hop era started.
But he was already old.
Shit, so he like now.
Like, see, and let's speak relatively. When we see 40, we just see our friends.
Yeah.
When we were younger, we saw 40 like, look at that old man. Person is old. I don't want to be old.
My parents symbolized what was old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anything my parents' age and older was like, oh. I remember having my friends sign a birthday card for my mom when she turned like 36 something at school. And I remember her saying, like, you put my age on the birthday card. And it's like 36 because she was so old. Like, oh my God, my mom's
and your parents, they are dear hearts because my mom, I couldn't even remember when my mom was 36 years old because my mother had me when she was 33. So my mother has always been a lot older than my friends' parents. Like right now, my mother will celebrate her 75th birthday this year. Yeah.
Wow.
And as long as my mother is cussing folks out, I know she's fine.
So, and that's like, okay, so that makes me think when you 75, like that sounds old.
It sounds old, but thank God she's still able to take care of herself and drive herself where she needs to go. And you know, maybe she tells me the same story 2 times, but I don't care. She remembered to tell me stories.
Girl, my mom would do that myself.
I don't care. So yeah.
She was a baby with her mama.
Yeah.
So I'm telling your business, mama, because you look good.
Yeah, you do look good.
They already done met you.
You do look good.
My mom is 26 years older than me.
So what was the other fascinating things or notes you found out about being over 40?
Okay. Hold on, which phone was that?
Oh,
I looked in different phones so I can make sure I can pull it up fast without.
And she got this woman is amazing to me because why does she have a passcode on the phone? And
am I supposed to take it off when I get home? It's all the time.
Okay.
Because if somebody finds this phone, dear Lord, this is an intermission break. I pray that if something happens to me, Lord, and I happen to leave this earth, I pray one of my dear friends find me. And I pray they take my phone so my parents and my family cannot go through it.
Okay.
So that is my prayer. If anything happened on this show,
I'll remember that.
take my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let my parents look
Okay,
at it.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
So, and I'm sure I'm not the only one
Okay.
that they don't want their family. Like, I have two fears. We want to start to it's a couple fears, but two that I think of.
What?
Is dying and people going through my phone, or dying and my house is junky.
You told me that second one, like.
It's funny. Anytime I feel sick or I have a headache, I never get headaches. So headaches scare me because I had a couple family members die of aneurysms.
Uh-huh.
Headaches really scare me, and me getting sick really scare me. I immediately clean up while I'm sick. I could be dying, but I feel like I have to clean up because if anything happens, I can't have them walk through my house and say, Chandra lived through failure.
Help me. No. That is.
They will not walk into a dirty house.
No.
They can't.
So,
sorry.
Which brings me to another point that I found because it says
that.
Yes, the little baby Grant. So, which brings me to the point because it says that people over 40 stop caring about the perception of others.
That's true. But
those
really. I don't care what anybody else thinks about anything else. Just those who down in the junkie house. You know how people down, you walk through their house and you're like, oh my God.
It's not hoarders.
It's not, but I don't want them to see dishes. I don't want them to see dirty clothes, nothing.
Oh, babe. Oy, babe. So what I found interesting was that you save more money after 40. They said, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, they said that you could have, the average individual within the 2 decades between 35 and 54 can have an additional $19,000.
I believe that.
In their pocket.
I believe that because back in the day when, on the club scene all the time, used to be talking like, I can't wait because when I get such and such or I get this job, we gonna be doing this at the club. We gonna come out.
I don't even know where the club's at. No.
But wait, now that I can do that, I'm like, hold on. They want me to pay $3.50 for a bottle with some fireworks when I can get that same bottle for $40.
You made it inside the club. I was already using my calculator before I even got there. Like, oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna valet, so that's gonna be $25. I gotta tip him. I gotta get in. Who do I know so I can get in without paying? Oh, I don't have a booth. I gotta get a booth too. Oh, this thing.
And now we were thinking like, yeah, we gonna have booths.
This is too expensive. This is out my budget.
Now we just like, yeah, I don't go to clubs. I go to a nice little bar. I ain't been to like a bar like for real like that long. Kareem, how did you view, like, what's the difference in how you viewed it from 20 and 40? Since you said
yeah. Tell us, everybody. Just tell us some of your thoughts.
But I am more responsible with my money now at 40.
They also said that women reach their earning potential. They reach the peak during the 40s.
Really?
So go and ask them for some more money. Go ask them for some money.
Because I said I was job searcher this year.
I'm putting on my LinkedIn.
I gotta update my LinkedIn.
Make everybody scared. Yup, she looking for a job right now.
Because I feel like I like to move up every 5 to 7 years.
That's a long time.
Because I like to know my job and then I get comfortable. Like my job now, I'm very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it allows me to do my outside stuff because I don't have to take work home.
Okay.
If I get a job, like another job, I have to learn that job. It may not be as flexible. This job is really flexible.
I think that's really important, a positive work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't have that, forget it.
I love nails. So, a couple stuff that I found when you just said that. One of the myths is that most of my life's major moments are behind you. So that's a myth about 40.
That's a total myth.
It is. Because a lot of people feel like that's when you're done having children. That's when you've been successful in your career. But now, because a lot of people have focused on career early, they're having children later.
Mhm.
A lot of the science and technology, as well as moving up the careers and being able to switch your careers.
And
So-
you want to know a little fact that I found about women who have children after earlier in age?
Mhm.
They live longer.
They have them earlier
Women that have children later live longer.
because they keep them young.
Listen, they have double the odds of living to 95.
Wow.
Okay,
Who want to live at 95 with me?
than those who had. They have a better chance of living to 95 than those who had children by the age of 29. Okay.
I like that, Christine. I am too. Like, now it's more that I am me. You gonna get what you get. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. Like, I don't really think about that outside stuff, and I am more focused on what I want.
So according to Harvard University, I'm telling
We
you,
getting with these facts,
listen,
baby.
Harvard University conducted a survey, and they said that our level of confidence begins to approach our peak after turning 40. So after you turn 40, you notice that people, you like, oh, he's a well-spoken man. Chances are he's probably older. So he's more confident in what he's saying. So it comes off better. So you know how you say, I'm attracted to older men. Got his stuff together. You got his confidence up. So
I'm scared of older men.
don't be.
Because I be thinking, like, oh, me.
They're going to give you worms.
Give you worms. And then I'm like,
Guess what? Me and them worms.
I'm like, can he keep up with me?
These
Because,
bed bugs that them younger ones, I don't want them. I don't want
but
them.
I be like, can an old man keep up with me? Like, I feel that, is he able to up and go? Is he gonna be tired? Do we gotta do like some Geritol? Like, what do we have to do when we think of get an old man?
I think the age thing is in your spirit. It's yes, empty nester at 40.
Listen,
This is like a whole new frontier.
Virgie said her mom's about to be 77 this year.
Listen, and she probably still out here running the town like Rihanna. That's right. Like I don't know. I think being old is just a thing that a person feels in their mind. Like I'm 41, but I don't feel 41. I talk like I'm 41, but I don't feel like I'm 41. I feel good. I feel good.
So let's say she can't. That's the worm that old men give us. But so let's be like, get you an older man. She know how I feel about older men.
What the older men do to you?
I don't know. I just be feeling like they're so old. And then I do think it is all in my mind, Nikisha, because I be like older men. When I see them with like all the gray hair, I look at them like my daddy. And I can't see myself attracted to something like my dad. And I'm like, an older man, like.
And you know what? That's a very funny observation, because guess what? My dad has minimal gray hair.
Oh, my dad is gray. And I be like, am I dating my dad?
My dad has salt and pepper hair. He's full on. If you see my face, you see my dad. He has salt and pepper hair. He has minimal facial hair, so he just has like the goatee thing going. But it's salt and pepper. I don't see my dad my dad is no.
So I am gonna say old to me is more than, and you gotta think my sister is 5 years older. So old to me is 5 or more years.
Are you serious?
Because then I'm like, I'm dating my sister friend, somebody that she can be
Give
into
me
me.
some more of this. Give me some more of this champagne. Give me some more of this champagne. At 5 years, y'all can still be outside playing together if y'all lived on the same block.
I like guys like, oh,
27.
Take that. Sorry.
Wait. Y'all see she put me on the spot like that.
You was talking all that shit.
I definitely just like, and y'all caught that on camera. I'm sick of her. Enough for her today.
Yeah, you start
Oh, I ain't getting nothing nowhere though.
So when I said take that, you was ready. Like, oh, it's coming. Oh, I'm ready. Hey, hey, what's gonna get away from me? No. Oh, hilarious. You was not letting me get away.
No, not on my watch. Nope, we would not be writing the customer service department about me. No.
Listen, 10 to 15 years older, so let's know, because I am not going to be rolling him around in a wheelchair and feeding him soft food.
You're not. So look, it's all in your mind. Like if, let's just say in 10 or 15 years, do you feel like you'll be old? I already know. 10 to 15 years from now, they're going to be like, look at his mama. She out here. Wilding.
Yeah. Keisha like I'm younger. She laughing. She thumbs down.
Right, Keisha. We do not be spilling no drinks around here.
But I don't like young guys. And I'm going to tell you, everything is mental with me. I'm going to tell y'all.
So wait a minute. So the old guys ain't got a chance. The young guys.
Woohoo! Now he's fine. Now he's fine. Now wait a minute. We do got exceptions. Because Idris Elba can get it.
But have you seen him lately?
Rick Fox, he can get it.
Have you seen Rick Fox lately? With the full beard and the forehead?
I don't know. Well, maybe I haven't. I couldn't. No. But it was a meme. It was Method Man, Idris Elba, and it was like two old men that your girl would give it to at any time.
All the old men don't look like Method Man.
I love Method Man. Now listen here, baby. Oh Lord. I like salt and pepper, but I don't like Santa Claus like.
I feel like I like what I like. And
like that.
If it don't need to be potty trained or told what to wear when we about to go outside, I'm cool.
I like them to be. I like 5 older, 5 younger. No, maybe 3 to 4 younger, 5 older.
This is really dwindling down your pool. You down there in the kiddie pool, the kind that you can like put on your shoulder.
No
pool.
Cause I can't go from because if I'm 40, I can't do like 36, 37 to 45.
But what if he wants short?
At what?
At 38.
Yeah, that's in my pool. 36, 37.
What if he's 36 and about to be 30?
That's still in my pool. So you said what if he like 33, 34? Oh,
and he mature. Listen.
I think of them as my kids. My oldest kids, I was 23 and they were 18. They were seniors. So they're 5 years younger than me. So I never want to feel like I'm dating a former student.
But they wasn't your student.
They weren't, but they could be.
So,
it could be like they friends.
So many moons ago, I went to a New Year's Eve party at the MGM. Because, your friend here, your homegirl in your hair, she used to be a girl of the night.
Wait a minute.
I used to be out at the clubs like Thursday to Monday. I was there. And I went out one New Year's Eve and there was a guy there. This suit was made by God. This suit was tailored to his body. He was a nice guy. He told me he was 23, y'all.
23, Jesus.
I was 32.
Oh.
Best couple months of my life.
Ooh. I can't wait.
So I think we just said we just jumped all around today, but
because I'm gonna tell some of my facts.
Yeah, tell some of your facts.
I'm like a little kid. I'm gonna tell some of the stuff I'm facts. So one thing that I do agree with, it's a myth, but I think that it's true.
What?
It says, hold on, see, I moved it.
Stop moving stuff.
Your metabolism begins to sputter out, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Absolutely nothing.
Listen, I don't think I've had a metabolism for a very long time. I think it's been like dead or not there. Always wondered about the transplant. But like at 40, you don't lose weight like you used to. Like, I don't understand. Stuff just shift and move, and your body doing something different.
At 40, you probably need to keep a tape measure, a fashion tape measure around. So while you ordering shit online, You can make sure that your bust and your waist
Cause
and your hips
change it.
feel the same before you order some shit. And
Don't order in the morning because you're smaller in the morning.
listen, or make sure you order at night after you done ate all your shit. I'm telling you, I haven't been amazed at this measuring tape a whole lot. Like it's not. I'm not about to give you my measurements, but it's not. And before I buy something, guess what I do? Right now, I'm doing no bread. I'm on no bread for 2 weeks right now. We go.
Moderation.
This waist got to go back down. There's no way that this waist got to be this.
I just realized I'm going to have surgery. I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna keep riding my Peloton. I'm gonna keep doing all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it's probably gonna end up Chandra's gonna have like one of tummy tuck. She may have a BBL one day. I don't know if I'm ready.
Well,
for
why
that.
don't you get it all at the same time?
I am.
Oh,
When I decide to get it.
Oh.
But I'm gonna be like 40-some years old wearing belly shirts. And that's one of the myths is that after 40, you can't wear certain clothes. Like you have to dress a certain way after 40. That is a myth.
Here's the wardrobe that we have on today.
When we said, how can we do 40? This was 40.
Like seriously, guys, it was a struggle for me to get my clothes together. I was like, no, I kind of want to wear this, but I think this is what the world thinks a 40-year-old is supposed to look like. I don't know.
I'm ready, cuz. Hey, that's my cousin who got me on my Peloton. So,
International Ring. We're gonna have you on this show one day. You say all the right things, but International Ring. I'm just gonna let you know. I used to have a waist that was 25 inches.
what is that? Not that?
I wanted that.
I
I want my waist back. And even if it got, according to the newest measurements from my tape measure, I need to drop a few inches more than what I thought.
Well, I don't even know what 25 inches look like. That may be at that. But then I say, thick that, stay black.
I want my small waist back. Everything, like I'm not concerned with anything else. Like I don't have it. I've never wanted a big bottom. I've never wanted a big bottom. My body is pretty proportioned. I've never wanted that. I just want my waist to be.
Yes. That's all. Wani says, knee pain, move too quick, shit crack. My knees crack all the time. And I'm just like, as long as they're not hurt and I move slower. And this one, when you said cracking, made me think it's crazy. A myth is that it's too late to explore your sexuality. It says explore your sexuality could mean rediscovering one's sexual orientation or sexual preference. Over half of people over 45 describe sexual activity as very important of their lives and said it was a direct impact on their quality of life. Additionally, 36% reported having sexual intercourse once a week a minimum. And that's from a 2014 AARP.
It's a minimum.
So I can say, after 40 for women, your sex drive goes up.
And I think
you're like a little boy. You're like a teenage boy.
But even if your sex drive doesn't go up, like to the one time a week, I think just because you're having better sex, you're having better sex than you had.
And you know your body. So
we know what this body needs.
And I think it goes back to being able to speak up. Because like when you're first starting, it's like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. But when you're of a certain age, it's like, I know what I like, what feels good, what's going to make me right. This is what I need you to do. So do I need you to move your head, do this, do
like
this?
Even, she said move your head. So the funny thing is, like, you know, like when you're younger, you didn't think that you lied to anybody to say like, oh, did you? You like, yeah, I did. No. No. It's not working.
So
did y'all sex drive go up? Yeah, International Ring. I went through a period when I didn't want nobody to touch me and I didn't want to touch nobody.
Did you go through that?
I did. I was like, I don't want. I felt I felt like I had humped myself out.
Wait, did you hump yourself out?
I had to hump myself like I'm tired of this humping. This is dumb.
And wait, ain't nobody humping around.
Nobody else was humping, but I was, and I was like, I'm done with it. You hear me? I am done.
Listen.
And then something happened in my life. I said, it's as young folks say, it's time. It is time.
I'm just not even gonna comment anymore. Right? Just know it's different. It is a lot different because again, I do know what I want. If I'm not getting it, I know how to get it to where I want it to be.
We can fix it.
I'm not afraid to say it. And I like it a lot.
And
thank you, Margie. And why do guys ask that? Can the guy tell me why do you ask? So baby, did you come? Why?
You was here.
If you can't, if
You was here.
if it's not,
Did you leave?
Is it different than it was 5 minutes? Like you should be able to tell. If not, don't even ask because if we say no, if a woman says no with that question, what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna do something about it? Or
I got some suggestions.
Or you
If you're gonna ask, I got some suggestions. If I say no,
we already answered the question, Korea. We say yes.
he was just saying, just answer the question. Like if somebody asks you,
Oh,
the guy asks you, just answer the question. No, but generally, I mean, in general, I don't mess around. I'll play with sure hitters. We ain't playing around at bat. Nope. Get a real one up here, coach. Come on. So, earlier in the show, Celeste said something about a midlife crisis.
yes.
Celeste said something about a midlife crisis. And the International Journal of Behavioral Development said that 46% of men and 59% of women have some sort of crisis between 40 and 49. Okay? And what they said is that it's not all about tattoos and piercings and sports car, even though I do want a 1970 Chevelle SS black with the black leather seats. Yeah, fully loaded, but that's something else. They said sometimes symptoms of a midlife crisis can be depression, question long-standing beliefs, indecision, scrutinizing your sense of purpose, and having increased thoughts about your own mortality. So even if it's not the traditional ideas or thoughts that we have about midlife crisis, some people still have them. And we're saying, oh, this person is just sad or this person is indecisive about their life. They're actually going through a thing because at the age of 40, it's an awakening. It's an awakening of this is the life that I've lived before. How are we going to change or make it better in the next year, the years that are coming? So a lot of things happen during this decade. I mean, we've already been here, 5 decades already? It's bound to happen that we have to start looking into ourselves to see what we can do. So even if it's not something that we can visibly see, just be cautious when you do throw that idea around about midlife crisis because people are going through it. Mm-hmm. You know, as we discussed in the beginning of talking about this, you know, she was struggling with the things that she had not accomplished. I really wasn't struggling. I just had issues with that home ownership thing because I felt like a failure. But there are other people that are depressed about it and they don't know how to handle it. Mm-hmm. So just be cautious and conscious of the conversations that you have with people if they are experiencing some form of a midlife crisis.
And you have to be sensitive to that. And yeah, like you said, it's real. Like I know people who are going through things, and just like I was going through things, it's important to have that support system. That you can feel comfortable with talking things over, well, you know what I'm trying to say. All that good stuff, because I am officially starting to feel good right now. But
no pain after the drinks.
No pain, no gain.
After the drinks.
After the drinks kick in. So I want to name a couple of more people because I did all this research. Y'all about to hear this research.
Okay, man.
You out here quoting statistics.
I'm just saying.
Y'all gonna get this.
I'm gonna get this research.
So another part, and I'm only telling y'all stuff that was interesting to me.
Okay.
So Joseph Campbell started his canned goods company at the age of 52. His company actually sold his first suit, for which the company is famous for, Campbell, when he was 78 years old.
Son of a bitch.
And thinking, I love Campbell's chunky chicken and sausage gumbo. Like they have a soup.
I ain't never even heard of it.
It's the Campbell's Chunky brand, so it's in the red can. It's the large red can, and it's called chicken and sausage gumbo. I buy that all the time. I usually have like 4 of them in the refrigerator until my blood pressure was going up because I was eating too much processed food, so I had to stock on it. Steve Carell had his big break at 43. Julia Childs wrote her first cookbook when she was 50 in 1961. Get on it, sister.
Get on it, sister.
Because my sister is like a great cook. And she got it from my mom, who was like a great cook.
Really?
Oh my God. They are like master chefs. Like now my mom is all healthy and stuff. But Kyra still, it's still be good. But like Kyra makes soul food. And I told her she needs to make a cookbook. Tina Turner, she was over 40 from the movie. She was all as anime boy.
Yeah, Tina Turner did get her break, after leaving.
So while I look for names, do you intimidate a lot of men?
Do I intimidate a lot of men? They say the shit. I don't believe them though.
When I met Marty, her nickname was Man Eater. Susan Collins was 46 when the first trilogy Hunger Games hit the shelf, so we can all write a book. Jack Culver, who invented the taser stun gun in 1970, was 50. Simon Cowell was 43. Ed Sullivan Show at 46. Oh, Rodney Dangerfield. Oh,
Christian Dior
founded the House of Dior in Paris when he was 41. His success with Dior was delayed until he completed his service in the Army. Look at that. Donald Fisher was 40 when he opened the first Gap store. Ian Fleming wrote the first James Bond when he was 44. Henry Ford was 45 when he created the Model T. So, you know what?
So,
it's not over at 40.
Because according to
Geico at 50.
You already know I got the statistics, right? So according to the Economist, they said that your creativity peaks after 40.
Really?
Yes.
I can believe that. I feel creative.
So that's why a lot of people who have come out with things or were just, they rose to stardom after 40 is because your creativity is heightened. It's at its peak. So if you have anything brewing inside of you, probably put it out right now if you are over 40 or no matter what age you are, just put it out.
I tell people,
just put it out.
If you got an idea, just get it out there because people like other people's ideas and it'll grow on them. Who would have thought that press-on nails would be a big banger?
I mean, who would have thought y'all would have bought a cocktail book from somebody that ain't a bartender?
Who would have thought it? But here we are, living our life.
Y'all like me though. Y'all like me.
So when you said that, here's a little bit left of this one before we have to open the other one. You were right. We didn't need 3. No. Usually, well, you know what? I drink champagne a lot with a friend, and we always have like 2 or more. So we usually mix it with like tequila. So I be thinking everybody drinks a lot of champagne.
No.
Okay. So what was I saying? I forgot.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Okay, who cares?
Well, what's next?
So yeah, I think
Home Depot at 49. The Home Depot man.
That's Toni Morrison.
No, Benny Marcus, an author Black at the age of 49, started Home Depot in April 1978 after being let go from their home improvement job.
Oh,
Home Depot is now the largest home improvement. I was just there yesterday. I found a shelf that I want to put in my basement.
Michelle.
Toni Morrison was 40 when she wrote The Bluest Eyes. So yeah,
Okay, so Gregoire said, let's just put it out there. It's a lot of 40-year-old people that ain't doing shit, and they happy, and it's okay. Like,
that's true.
listen, and that's a really good fact. That's a really good point, Gregoire. If you cool with just being cool.
I think that it's people that's happy with not doing anything. I'm not that type of person, and a lot of people are. Like,
I'm not attracted to those type of people.
I don't have friends like that.
I don't deal in those circles. I need to be around people that are doing things so I can push myself. Because I will tell you that I acknowledge that I do get lazy when it comes to myself because I've given so much to the world. Just over these past couple weeks, I have realized that I have lit the candle at both ends, and I'm just watching it burn, watching it burn. And I'm trying to keep myself together, but I lit the wick, so it's okay. I like to, life begins at 40. I just like to be in control of the outcomes in my life. So, but if you cool with being cool,
and it's about that self-love.
I'm not that person.
Right before 40 is when I went to therapy. I went at 39.
When at 39.
First time ever. Because, I always thought I was like somewhat like perfect. And something hit me and I realized that I wasn't perfect. I said, there's a chance that Tangerine is not perfect. It was something that was kept reoccurring.
So I think that's a really good observation because the first time I went to therapy, I was 37. I was 37. So I think that's maybe just to go back to the beginning of the show, like you were having a hard time with 40. And I wasn't because I had done the work to know who I was. Like I was embracing who I was. So it was just like, okay, come on, 40. As long as I get out of here. As long as I get out of here, I'm gonna live.
These are delicious.
She just told me like you have to try.
I just had WD,
and I really don't even like to do these Jell-O shots.
Girl, you see, I didn't even care with this one. This one is Lorenzo, we probably need to have a show about therapy. We need to get a therapist on here because it helped me out. It helped me realize
it's gonna be
that I wasn't perfect. B, I contributed to some things, some breakdowns.
Look,
and I acknowledge it. It was the first time I was like,
as my friend Greg Ross said, I'm the closest thing to perfection you ever get. So guess what? I am perfect.
This one's hard.
So that's what that is. I am the closest thing you're gonna get to perfection. So, take it or leave it or get a substitute. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, that's just what it is. So yeah.
So that was there.
Yeah. What other do you want me to read some more facts or some statistics or I don't know. Let's see. What else? What did I find?
Where I say he's dated this girl and took her to therapy at 25 and she's still pregnant.
Not his wife.
You took her to therapy? Like you drove her to go to therapy? But therapy may not be for everybody. For therapy to work, you have to be willing to receive the information.
Look at me trying to figure out which girl it was.
You have to be able to receive because, of course, I had heard, but the comment that I had heard that made me want to dig deeper into if this was actually true, I wasn't able to receive before I was ready to receive it. So once I was ready to receive is when I went to the other. Drove and paid for it. Look at you. So you was just trying. She must have had some good because you was like, let me get your head right because something ain't right with you, but I really like you. That's some deep stuff. Yeah, that was my, you know what, Lorenzo, do you know me? My issue is accountability. Or maybe that's just
Okay, so
something.
this was before he met me. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so I don't know this girl. Yeah, that was definitely before you met me, but I wanted to try to pinpoint who it might
This
have
is
been.
really good. I'm glad we decided to have
This was really good.
and chicken. I just have a smorgasbord in front of me, y'all. and it is
So
perfect.
what else is said is that we also at the age of 40, we start thinking about retirement.
Yeah.
That's like a priority on your list.
But I started before 40.
How do I get out of here?
All I know is I told my neighbor, I have 14 more years left. I worked 16, I have 14 to go. You can retire in 30 years. That's a long time.
So
I think
that's a cool deal. But my plan is it's the champagne, y'all. My plan is I'm only planning to be with this company for 10 years. And I'm gonna tell you this. This is year 6.
Boom, we got 4 years to look. So everybody go right now and
you don't have to buy this one right now. You can wait until August of 2021. You can get the deluxe edition. You can get you some sheets, press nails, get you a sizing kit, get you some custom sets. I have mine on today. But I'm gonna figure this out so I can do some small business consulting. I'm gonna be done in a minute.
You know what? I really love teaching. Well, I don't teach, but I like education. I like being around kids. But I really think that I'm over special education.
Really?
Special education is very taxing on you. It's stressful because everything is compliant and the law, and you got to worry about people suing and advocates, all this kind of stuff. And I'm over the special ed teachers in my building. So all that sitting in meetings, and I have to listen to everything that they say to see if it's compliant, to see if we can do this or provide this. Working with parents who think just because your kid have an IEP and they have some disability that they should be able to have the slate washed clean on their accountability. Like working with teachers who sometimes don't want to work with kids and their needs. It's too much. Maybe I need to go into regular education. I'm thinking maybe like a principal.
I really feel like I just heard you say regular education, and I feel like the parents with the special. They have people like, so you trying to say my kid not regular?
They have they regular, but they got an IEP. So and it's called general ed and special ed. If your kid is not in general, if your kid has an IEP, they are not in general ed 100% of the time. So it's a difference. So I've been in special education for I've been in this building 6, plus that is 7, 8, 3. Shit. I've been in special ed about 10 to 6 years.
Get out. You're in a sunken place.
And I feel like my vocabulary has decreased because when I was working with kids, I had to make stuff very simple. It's crazy. Listen, Virgie, even though I have 14 years left, if I don't hurry up and apply for this public service student loan forgiveness, I'll be paying loans back till like 60. But I have like 3 or 4 years under my belt, and the public service is 10 years. So they account for everything that you pay. So I'm gonna just have to have 120 consecutive payments.
Okay. I think, at this age, we start thinking about life after our careers are over. Like, because it's so close. Like I just said, I've given this company 6 years of my life. Actually, I've given them more than 6 years because I was there almost 3 years contract before I became a direct employee. But when I became a direct employee, I said to myself, they only get 10.
So when you were contract, do you get does that go into retirement?
No.
See, I'm in an old retirement system, so I get retirement and a pension, or pension and Social Security. And then I started an IRA, a Roth IRA.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have stock.
But these are the new priorities that people over 40 start thinking about. They start thinking they have new priorities. It's not the club anymore.
Where what? Can you
Me too.
put me in the game, Ghost?
You hear me?
Put me in the game, Ghost. I'm either thinking about being a drug dealer or a plus size stripper. But I don't want to get all the way naked. And I want to be able to wear a mask.
Okay, Lizzo. So look, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and commenting with us today. 40, love it, hate it, or embrace it. And I am fully embracing
I'm
this
embracing 40 now.
in my 41st year of life.
Because I think I'm 40 and that's fabulous.
But the Lord keep on blessing me. I'm just here to tell y'all.
Yes.
And I know what I'm doing may not work for everybody, but it's working for me.
Well, I have no basketball skills at all. I've never been really an athlete. I tried volleyball.
Girl, all you tried.
The volleyball coach one time made me run because I kept my necklace on and I got mad and quit.
At Cass?
I got mad. I paid him like 2 games.
Them coaches was something else in the DPS high school.
I had to miss the time. Then, only thing I was super good at was swimming. But I stopped swimming because my hair, and I wanted boys to see. This class was my first time being around all black people. I was caught up in the blackness. I was like,
I wanted my hair though. I did not want to have my hair in them ugly braids. And
I'm gonna be on the swim team and wear ponytail and all these guys in here, all these what?
I didn't want any parts of that. I wanted to be live and mysterious, and still ended up with a jackass. But yeah. Anyway, that's another show.
Yeah, let me get my BBL. I might be able to join that later. But nah, this has been good. So at 40, I hope even if we are having a midnight
crisis. What's a midnight crisis?
Girl, when we be struggling a night job, let me tell you. We be like, it's 12 o'clock. What's happening?
What time is it?
Like, hello?
Wait. And you be on your fingers like, I gotta get up at 5, so it's 12, 1, 2, 3.
We got like 14.
So I can still get 4 hours of sleep. That's a midnight crisis. But if you're having a midnight crisis,
this joke will be. It's just comedy.
it's just after the drink kicked in.
And they didn't kick me in. Let me tell you, a lot of the times, sometimes I'm asleep, sometimes I'm not. But I do wake up in the middle of the night.
Listen,
all the time.
I just reprogram my body to go to bed at about 11 o'clock. So, the public has felt it like, oh, you playing around, huh? No,
I'm just tripping.
I am not playing around. I am sleeping. I have trained my body to go to bed at that hour because I want to be rested the next morning. But
I didn't spill stuff. I done got chicken and plantains on the shirt. I almost was like, yeah. I said, no,
it's a live show, y'all know.
So we thank y'all. This has been good. So if anybody is going through anything, remember, reach out to your circle. I always say go to a therapist and do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
You have to start living for yourself. If COVID and this pandemic hasn't taught me anything, it's taught me to live life on my own accord and not worry about what people say, not worry about what people think, and just do me and whatever it is to make me happy.
I think to piggyback off of that, I think what COVID has made me realize is that I personally need to take responsibility of the relationships that I have, the relationships that I cherish, and do my part. Because a lot of the relationships that I have been sustained and maintained by the other party. And that's not fair. So I have to do the part of doing the calling and making sure checking on them as well, because they always check on me But when I check out, I check the fuck out like the Marriott. You hear me? I'm out.
I gotta be better on that. I do. I can't lie. I'm not that friend that, I don't know. I think I just be, I got a lot going on in my world, but I need to be able to center myself and be still for other people.
Yeah, I think, and also when you have a lot going on in your world, you still have to take time away from that to just be, to just be on the phone or, have a visit. You have to be that person. So I think that's what I've learned. And in the decade of 40, we'll just prep up so 50 can be even greater. That's all I can do. Tell your sons to watch this telecast so they can get a picture of my face so they can know that this bandit is out there. Ooh. Whoop. Sorry. Just put it like a little warning, something like warning. If you see her, stay back.
Stay back.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What do I have? I already gave my word.
You already gave your word.
We just had one bottle, and I'm feeling good.
So that means the other days when you having multiple bottles,
now you business.
You just overdoing it.
Marty's a cougar. Am I a cougar? I don't think.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen. That was like international ring on some real shit. That was on my goals list. I just want to be a cougar, a fly ass cougar.
I'm gonna
be
like that fabulous auntie that just like today I just sent my nephews money. I don't know why. Just because I woke up and I said I really love them,
and you sent them money.
I did. I cashed out their mama, and then I sent them a text like I sent your mama somebody for both of y'all.
So not everybody done went into Kyra's room.
Guess what? And I did that like 9 o'clock in the morning.
So not everybody went into Kyra's room like
I see this and
the money
because I love my nephews and
the money. They send us the money.
And I'm trying to pay for them to take care of me if I get home and I'm alone.
For me, I know I'm gonna be because I don't want to be married. So,
well, let's wrap this up. So let's re-go. I'm sorry, I did cut you off, but it's like 8 minutes, and we have to say some stuff. I keep touching.
What do we have? I want you to go take them to the optometrist.
You know what? It's because my bridge of my nose is low. And they tell me anytime I wear plastic frames because my bridge, you don't have the kind of bridge, I don't have the kind of bridge that the glasses sit up on, but they could tighten them, but sometimes that hurt. It just slides down a little bit. But then I don't like it to touch my nose ring because it's still here. But anyway, these are my new glasses.
I do like them.
You got a question? Say your question, Reem, while I do this part.
Yeah.
And it got to be a good question. Like, hopefully it's to Marty. And not like a crazy question to me. I think there's okay, so we want to thank y'all for coming. Remember, we are going to start our Sunday brunch once a month.
Yes, once a month.
And at that time, did you say you want somebody from the audience to join
you? We'll select someone from the audience.
I know who I want to join us already.
Ooh.
I want 2 people to join us for brunch. Can we have 2 people?
In May.
In May.
So she about to tell y'all right now.
2 people. At the age of 40, how long does the sex last? How good is your sex? Like, is it a 10, 15 minute-er?
It should last until I get enough.
Ooh! There you have it. So let me finish what I said. So in May, for our next brunch, we would like International Reem and Virgie to be our guests. So on that one, we're going to inbox you to let you know which date it's going to be. So have your drinks, have your food, be brunch ready. And y'all will be our guests. And I don't even know if we're going to let you know the topic. We may let you know the topic. Or
we gotta let them know the topic.
We'll let them know the topic.
Yes, we gotta let them know.
So y'all will be our guests, Virgin International Reem on The Perfect Pair.
Yes.
I hope y'all okay with that. I did just call y'all out.
She did.
Y'all have been voluntold.
On a live broadcast.
Right. Sorry. So remember, because we about to wrap it up, 40 is not over. It's just beginning, baby. We about to have fun.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
So Lorenzo just picked the show that he will be our guest on. Lorenzo will be our show on Floridian Single. So we got 2 shows coming. We got Virgin International Ring, and then we got Lorenzo on the show. Next week, we want y'all to tune in. Baby, next week. I'm excited. Next week, we'll be talking about high value men. And ladies, we have 3. Like, how many did I say?
1, 2, 3.
3 high value men that will be talking on the show. We're going to talk about a little stuff that like Kevin Samuel says, and we're going to get their opinion on life. And it's just interesting. I think all of them are maybe single.
All of them are single.
So get ready for that. And we want you to chime in to see what they say is correct. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody's looking for a high value man, we need to find out the tricks of the trade. Remember, when y'all out there, COVID is still here.
Yes.
Wear your mask. If you got a reusable one, wash it.
Wash your hands.
And in your spare time, drink some shake and enjoy, and buy some cheese pressed nails. So we thank y'all, and we about to be fabulous and 40.
Okay. And until next week, see y'all next time.
Hey.
Bye.
I had fun.